Hello everybody, welcome to my Q3 update. I hope you've had a really good summer. I know the IT teams across Europe have been really busy, and so over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so, I just want to share with you some of the highlights from across the region. So let me start by sharing my screen with you. So let's start in CEE with Rudiger and his team. So the development of the Advantex pricing tool for textiles has been complete. So we already have a tool out in the field for hygiene. So looking forward to seeing the results coming through from the pilot there. The Advantex smartphone app, so we talk a lot about the Service Track app for pest and hygiene, but Advantex also has an app that's been tested and piloted in Hamburg initially, successfully, really successful results coming through there, great feedback from the drivers, and now looking to extend the pilot into Lingen. Into the network space, so with VeloCloud and the SD-WAN, the rollout's been extended there, and we're seeing a significant improvement in the bandwidth and for less cost. And then with Advantex, so the 7.3 upgrade has been completed, so all 14 instances hosted at Trossingen upgraded successfully. Those of you who've been to Cologne recently, you'll have seen there's some refurbishment going on there at the moment, and so all the main meeting rooms at Cologne have been fitted out with 84-inch screens and with the Google Hangout capability, so big improvements there. And then finally in the iCab space, the version 5.3.5 upgrade was completed. So this delivered the chargeable call-out functionality that Holger, Eleanor and the team were looking for to support a new business process there. Into Spain, so starting here with process. So Jesus and the team have launched recently some new business processes. It's Project Pagamento, and that touched all of customer care, contract admin, all of the branch admin, the reorganization, and the IT elements were at the heart of everything that Jesus and the team were trying to do. So really pleased with the progress there. And linked to that with pricing tools, so MyQuotes, so Speed MyQuotes Hygiene version 2 is now live, and all the new contracts that are captured out in the field are coming through automatically into iCabs via the Enterprise Service Bus, and giving that project time to settle down, the new processes, ensuring that we get full usage and compliance with the tool. We've just completed the PEST version 2 user acceptance testing, and we didn't want to rush that until we were happy that hygiene had bedded down. In Service Plus, so two excellent projects here. Firstly, the daily planning has been rolled out now across PEST, and a pilot, so we're dipping our toe in the water here with hygiene and Service Plus, and the pilot in Barcelona is underway, and really positive results coming there, and shared recently with me by Jason Martin. Then with MyRentokil, so the technical implementation was completed recently, and now the business is driving the usage, and that's up to 75% of customers completed. And the number of logins actually is the second highest in continental Europe, behind the Netherlands, who are the real leaders in the use of PestNet Online and MyRentokil. So excellent progress here. Lots going on in the infrastructure space, ranging from server consolidation to new printers, etc. And then finally with mobile devices, we've just rolled out 245 devices in readiness for Service Track for Pest, and has the AirWatch mobile device management software running on there. Across into Portugal, so MyRentokil is also live here. It's ready now to be delivered to the customer, and Rogério and his team are looking very closely at the approach to launching this. Is it a step-by-step, customer by customer, or is it a big bang approach? Paolo's also renegotiated a printer contract here, so all the new printers are in place, and some of them are testing the wax technology, and I'd encourage you to go away and look up the options around wax technology. It's been around for some time, but there's some really exciting opportunities coming through in the printing space. We've now got a new file service, which means that all of the servers are virtualized. And then linked to Speed MyQuotes coming out of Spain, we've launched the Speed My iCabs product, which allows field-based staff to access the iCabs information in a secure way. And then finally here with Service Track Hygiene, so the Portuguese business and IT representation joined their Spanish and Italian colleagues in the UK recently, and this was looking at the business processes and the organization model that's required to run the Service Track and Service Plus model. And I'm really delighted that we've taken this approach and not just diving straight into the software implementation. And we're actually now planning to complete a pilot of Service Track in Portugal in Q4 this year. Across into Italy, so very much a theme. MyRentokil also implementation completed, and then a cracking job from Alex and his team moving the Rome headquarters from Pomezia to a new building quite close by, but in doing so implemented a new phone system, new meeting rooms with all of the Google Hangout capability and all the VLANs. And anyone that's been involved in a project like this, it requires meticulous planning. And as a result of doing that, Alex and his team delivered the project on time and without any disruption to the business. So congratulations to all of you involved in that. With infrastructure, we've also had some server consolidation, and I think this is really the theme now as we start to reduce our estate of hardware. And then in the SD-WAN space, successful pilot implemented in Modena, so where we were unable to get the traditional network capability from Interroute, and now we're looking at the ongoing study to implement SD-WAN in all of our sites during 2017, and already excited by the opportunity here of much better bandwidth for lower costs. So all good. From Service Plus Pest, we've also now rolled this out with 20 technicians, and like in a lot of businesses across Europe, we've completed the Google two-factor authentication rollout, and now all of our users in Italy are on that. And then finally, as I said, with Portugal, the Italian team joined the workshop, and I'll be speaking with Eleanor this week now as to how we take this forward and the org and process changes that may be required before we implement the software. Into Benelux with Adrian and his team, starting with people. So firstly, we've recruited a new service desk manager, and in doing so, we've changed almost all of the service desk team. And as a result of doing that, we're seeing a significant improvement in the performance, the communication, and the reputation with the business. In the development space, so RFID, we use a company called Ujtech for the technology and the software, and pilots are underway here. And there's now we've reached the point where we'll be looking at the wider business case before further rollout. With MyInitial, so two streams to this, we looked at how could we potentially connect the MyInitial platform to Advantex. So for hygiene, we've actually physically connected it, so directly to the Netherlands Hygiene Advantex. And then with textiles, rather than investing a lot of time developing textile specific functionality, we've actually applied the MyInitial look and feel to the Advantex customer portal. So more on that next time, but some really exciting opportunities here. Some good things going on in procurement around contracts, and we've actually been able to, with the work that Adriana's done, stop 16 contracts, and also we've looked a lot at how we improve our processes for managing priority 1 and priority 2 instance. Then into the two businesses, starting with Jacob's business first of all, MyRentokil and MyAdmin Sprint 11, the upgrade was completed here, and the functionality now being launched across the Benelux. And also the Command Center Connect piece that's being led by Paul Donegan. I'm really excited by this, the opportunity for the way that we present data and with the hosting. And I think this has got a big role to play across not just Europe, but the rest of the group. And then finally, with Initial, so Project Moses, this is the regionalization of customer care. We finished phase 2 now in New Vagijn, and that project's gone really well, supported by Avaya. With the CVC, we've now looked to automate the CVC reporting. The driver app, as we are in CE, we've been piloting the Advantex app in Eindhoven, and we're really looking to push the rollout of that across the Benelux now before the end of the year, with some really exciting opportunities. In the cross-plant and cross-border processing, so there's a project underway here looking at how the plants in Belgium and Netherlands respectively could support the others if there was a need to, both in when there's spare capacity or in the need of a business continuity issue. And this is something that actually I'm really delighted with how in Reutlingen, where we had the flood in the clean room plant earlier on in this year, we were able to action this. And this needs a lot of data harmonization, process harmonization, and the project team are now looking at how we could achieve this. And then finally, the team in the Benelux has set up all of the Citrix environment for the next gen project. So cracking 3 months here. Into France, a couple of projects in RFID. Firstly, in the CHEMAS, so this is the ID box that typically we locate on hospital customer sites. So 2 more customers gone live with that. And then in the track and trace space, we've now launched a pilot with 1 customer that was supporting some sales initiatives. The successful tests have been completed during September and plan to go live early October. And then the HoReCa section, so healthcare and restaurants, we've updated the SIS system for the quote generation specifically for this segment. And then Sasha, so this is our PO system in France. The development is now complete to send the PO to Epicor, and this has now been able to allow us to distinguish between new customers and replacements and additions. So excellent progress here. And then I've been working with Pascal, Vita, and Fabrice and Jackie and the team for the CRM solution. So we've done a lot of good work around the requirements definition, the process definitions, and we're now in a position where we're going to look at deploying some technology. So excellent preparation here. And then finally with Swiss Post, the e-billing solution, that's now live across all the businesses for textiles and hygiene out of Atlas, out of iCabs, and all of the functionality that we require is up and running. And then finally into supply chain. So great progress here from Martin and his team. So RIS Manufacturing, they've just been migrated off a Vantage platform onto Epicor, and the team have done a cracking job here. All the experience gained on other projects has really shown how this project has been delivered so successfully and with zero impact to the business. We've now moved the pest distribution from the UK into ECW, and that's running smoothly, and that was supported a lot by IT. We've updated the system to allow French invoices to be transmitted via EDI, and the UAT is complete, and we're ready to go live in October with that. And then in web supply, so we've got a web-based system at the moment, and we're just looking at the strategy here and what solution to go for. And there's potentially an opportunity for us to learn from our US target business, and I know Martin's been in touch with some of our colleagues in the US. With Alsico and Bacofa, so they're a couple of our workwear suppliers. They're now live on EDI, so that again brings a lot of efficiency into the way we operate and communicate with these suppliers. The Logility platform upgrade, so Malcolm and Bhupinder done some cracking work here. The UAT is going well, and we're looking to go live with that latest release in October. And we've also put a lot of effort into improving data quality, and that's resulted now in stability improvements and also 100% service availability in October. So congratulations to everyone who's worked on that, because that's been not an easy task, and great progress. And then finally, the very good progress on the handover of the support activities as we start to move more and more of the support across to Cognizant. And Martin and Tatiana will be in India to finalize that during November. So just coming back then, so I hope you've enjoyed that update. We have made significant progress in Q3. So thank you to everybody for all your hard work and support. And I also encourage you all, I know you've been spending a lot of time out in the business, but I encourage you all to spend as much time as you can out in the business, working with our colleagues there, and continue this fantastic progress across Europe with the IT and process and data agenda. So with that, thank you very much, and I look forward to speaking to you again at the end of the year. Bye-bye.